local veterans groups are helping folks get to the state capitol for a day of advocacy, and a music group in Duluth is gearing up for their spring concert. All that and more as we take you around the Northland city by city. We'll start on the Iron Range, where the Hibbing and Virginia chapters of Disabled American Veterans of Minnesota have partnered to provide a bus down to the state capitol for this year's Veterans Day on the Hill. That is scheduled for Thursday, April 23rd. The bus will leave from DAV Hibbing at 7 a.m. and stop at DAV Virginia and the Timber's Edge in Eveleth before heading down to St. Paul. A boxed lunch and dinner will be provided. There's no fee for the bus or the meals, but registration is required. To register, you can call or text the number on your screen. We'll have more information on our website, northernnewsnow.com. We'll end in Duluth, where the Symphonic Winds Community Band will hold their spring concert this evening. That starts at 7 p.m. in the Denfeld Auditorium. Guests will hear a variety of pieces performed by musicians from around the community. The concert is free to attend, though free will donations will be accepted. And if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland city by city. In the studio, Anna Olfelt, Northern News Now.